Look at it, just look at this. All of these boxes right here are parts. If you thought one was a party, how about two? I know this is a really weird way to start this video because I'm gonna talk to you guys about adding power and about how I just crashed my car literally right now. So I was turning right, there's two other cars in front of me turning right. The car in the very front turned right on the red light, which was fine. And the car in front of me was inching up to the line. The light then turned green, but I think they still thought it was red. So I proceeded to go forward, they proceeded to go forward, but then they smashed on their brakes and turned left. And I went right into the back of them. So unfortunately, this is all that happened. I got like a little, stop focusing on my finger. I got a little crack in the fiberglass. I know this like kind of looks bad, but it's not out of shape at all. This is fine. It's just a little crack. I can sand this down, fix it with like fiberglass filler, Bondo it, sand it smooth, and it'll be fine. The bumper didn't get cracked all the way through, just hairline at the top. But this right here is a real Garrett GT3076. This is the original turbo I wanted to go with, and I got talked into doing this one. So here's the question I'm going to ask you guys. Should I, one, do a twin turbo setup, run both of these? That's wild. Two, should I switch this turbo and put in that turbo and either sell that turbo or give away that turbo? Or three, should I just sell this turbo because it's kind of expensive and I don't really need it? I only came up on it because I got a good deal. And then four, should I just give this turbo away? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. GT3076 turbo giveaway, T4 turbo giveaway. Fits anything with a T4 mount. 50K giveaway, GT3076. The thing that gets me is this is my all-time favorite turbo. It's in my hands. But I have this set up and it works. So why would I pull it apart and do it differently? And I know this one right here, because it's a little bit smaller, it does produce the same horsepower numbers, but I have that horsepower numbers through way more of my range. So I'll make this, the horsepower that I make now, at like 2,500, 3,000 RPMs as opposed to 4,500, 5,000 RPMs, which is a huge difference. And I'm totally sorry for the clickbait, because I'm literally gonna set up the shot right now. Imagine that. Okay, but let's get to the real reason that we're here for this video. We're not here for the twin turbo Genesis. I'm sorry for the clickbait. We're here for the bike. It's the last time that we left you guys off. I did the handlebars with my buddy Matt, painted all these things. But today, it's a very special day. We're doing this. What's inside here is a brand new product that's from Bobbercycle. This video is brought to you by Bobbercycle. Okay, Bobbercycle has a whole range of parts for Vulcans, Hondas, a bunch of other bikes. And they do a bunch of they do bobber stuff, right? And so this is a brand new prototype seat, never been seen before other than me and between Tony, you are the man. And we're gonna be opening up this seat, showing you guys how sick it is, and doing product shots and telling you guys where you can get it for your bike if you want to. It isn't specifically for Vulcans, but the kit itself is to mount to the Vulcan. It's a Springer seat that you can basically put on any bike. Without further ado, let's get this bad boy open and put it on a bike. Like I said, this is a product that has never been seen before other than the eyes of me and Tony. And I'm very appreciative of Tony working with me, because Tony is the freaking man. I'm gonna link Bobbercycle's Instagram, everything down below. Oh my god. Ooh. This is fucking rad. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this? I had to take this out here in the light because you can't really see my garage. This is wild. This seat is so sick. It is also straight metal. Oh my god. Yeah. I got ahead of myself. As you can see, it's getting a little bit dark outside already, but I got the seat off the bike. It's only held by one 10mm bolt in the back. You literally lift the front of the seat up, swing it backwards, and it comes off. I actually opened up everything and all the hardware, and it looks like Tony sent me these side marker lights as well. These things are so dope. These are turn signals, and the bracketry and everything. So huge shout out to Tony. I also got other lighting situation because I really want to be seen with a Springer seat like this. You lose your rear back tail light and everything, and typically replacements for that are really like small things. and I wanted a huge LED, or not something big, but something that was very bright. So I got a bright LED to go along with these turn signals. So that should be cool. Alright, that should do it. So there's really not much to it. I already disconnected the rear taillights and these. All I have to do is take these two side bolts out. There's 4 bolts, and I think this whole thing comes off. I don't know if anything else is attached to this. I don't know what is what. So I think that's my issue. Oh shit. Alright, so the thing that I am struggling with currently is these wires right here. As you can see, they're crimped together. I don't think they were initially crimped together like this. I think this is something that somebody else did. And these are for the turn signals. Now, I don't know which wire controls which for the turn signals. I guess it'll just have to be like a test it and find out, but I'm gonna have to cut them in order to get that free. And I don't think it was like that prior. So yeah, I need to figure that out. I think all I have to do right now is just pull out said battery that's right here. I know this is a horrible pointing stick and light source. Battery right here. Disconnect the battery, pull all the things out, because if you could see these 2 holes, there's 2 holes right there. This hole and this hole where bolts come through to mount the new seat. So yeah. Light stick holder. Yes.
It fell on the floor.
It did? Do you see it? It
I
looks
don't
like
know.
that.
I don't know. I thought it fell that way. Maybe it was in that box. Dad, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. It's not going to cut it out.
I'm dead.
What is our business is everybody's business.
That's okay. You should keep that though, just like someone.
Oh, I know. Can you see the bolt? Did it come up?
No, I don't see it. Well, do you rattle it? Maybe you could hear it. I don't even hear it.
I just, for one reason, I just don't trust that you're holding my motorcycle.
I know, that's why I'm nervous. Are you?
It's okay. I low-key don't know how to.
Look at these little, it's tripping me out because this thing is upside down.
Oh, it doesn't.
But these are, mini beer pong balls. I'll show you a size for reference. You probably don't even know. Here's a regular one. And here's the mini one.
I figured out how it works. These things are washers are too big.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to Boosted Rides and Power Slides. Today I'm the special guest. I'm Madison. I'm helping Tyler put his new seat on his motorcycle because he didn't know what to do.
Okay, can you push the record button?
Oh, is it not recording?
It is. Unrecord it. On the back, it's the start-stop button, the big one, circle.
Big. Wait, let me put this down.
Alright guys, so I kind of got stuck a little bit because, not because this is difficult or anything right here is really hard. One of the Nylox bolts, I'll show you right here. I got this bolt right here, and one of the Nylock nuts on the thread stripped this bolt halfway through when it was like literally halfway through the bolt. I don't know if you can see, but the seat is real simple. If you see that, you put the washers and nut through the spring and then just tighten it so that it doesn't go anywhere. It's like that. Same on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is take plate. You see, bobber cycle again. Sick plug. I'm going to flip this like this. Going to go like this. You see how those holes right here line up where the springs go? Way to use your noodle, bro. Way to use your noodle. Way to use your noodle. Woo! My name is Tyler, and I graduated Bob Recycles for Idiots. Not yet, not yet. Ain't no way. Inhale. Now I'm gonna get this thing to close all the way. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Alright, it's currently the next day. It's Easter. So if you guys are watching this, happy Easter. Obviously it's already past Easter because it's definitely not going out today. But, so where I left off the bike last night is that you guys saw I put everything together, test fitted it on the bike, it's fine. Then I pulled it all back apart so I can figure out the wiring. So we have these things. Again, Tony from Bob Recycle. These turn signals are dope AF. They're sick. We got them on both sides along with these brackets. These are pretty trick. They come with these little spacers in the back to make these things flush mounted. They reuse the original holes from the fender when you pull them off, so that's pretty dope. I also have, this is not from Bob Recycle, this LED strip. Now I wanted this LED strip because I'm going to use this as my brake light and turn signals, so I'm going to wire them both to these. And I'm going to use this for to be super bright so I can be seen. So this is a really, really bright switchback LED strip that I can use for my brake light as well as my turn signals so that people can see me when I'm riding, because I don't have a fender or a light and I don't have some other things I need to ride. So I'm trying not to get in trouble, I'm trying not to die. Alright, so it looks like I figured it out. Hey, that's a turn signal. I didn't wire that one up yet, but pretty dope, pretty dope. I'll see if I can get this one to work too. Alright, so right now I have this little connector that I cut off. I'm creating a wiring loom for this right now. And yeah, got my wiring loom plugged in. I got the battery temporarily like just pushed in, and if I did this correctly, right now if I connect, see if I get the keys. Brake light is on, and when I squeeze the brake it should get brighter. Well, it does not. How about the foot brake? I did not do this right. I figured out the wiring, baby. So we got our running brake light going on right now. This is what it looks like. Now, if we pull the brake over here, see that lights up. Now if we put the turn signal on to the right, we got both things going. And we to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Pretty dope. I got both wired up. I think they both look sick. I'm super stoked on this. Now, it's time to button this baby back up. Here we have it. The seat is on. I finished all the wiring. This thing came out sick. I just went for a little ride with it. It's pretty dope. It actually doesn't feel as bad as I thought it was. It kind of feels like a regular seat because the spring seat moves when you move. It's not like you're being forced. Literally, it's just stuck still and you're on a hard, solid, like metal thing. So here is the final looks. This right now is what I have temporarily worked out until I get my fender. I didn't want to put the stock fender back on, so I just zip tied the plate up and left the LED bar kind of like this. You can still see it. It still looks, you know, okay. It's never going to touch that back wheel, so. So, smash that like button, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Stay tuned. I keep saying there's more videos. There are. I filmed a whole bunch. I just don't edit because I don't have time. So, I'm sorry. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Howdy.